what is Amalek? It is the birth child of Ishmael and Esav. They give birth to Amalek ultimately. And I'm looking at the world now, and I'm looking at this manifest evil. I don't know what else they could have done to have declared themselves the manifest evil in the world. And you wonder, like, how could we even know who Amalek is nowadays? I mean, there's a tradition that we sort of lost the nation of Amalek. Now, Amalek is just a spirit of Amalek. Like Hitler maybe manifested Amalek in the last generation. And in our generation, how will we know who Amalek is? Because Amalek appears in every generation. And it seems as though they would just declare themselves. And in comes Iran, and Ahmadinejad stands in front of the United Nations and declares in front of the world that our raison d'etre is to wipe Israel off the map. And if you look at this picture, this was just in the news 2 days ago in Israel. President Yitzhak Herzog shows this book written by the founder of the Hamas that is nothing less than a book that's calling for the annihilation of all the Jews. Ketz HaYehudim, the end of Jews. That was written by the founder of the Hamas, who, of course, is just another tentacle of Iran. And I'm like looking at that, I'm like, well, they've manifested pure evil. They've declared themselves as the force in the world that is set to annihilate the Jews. What is stopping us from waging war against this evil in that way? If we want to go biblical, we can also say God gave us this land and this land belongs to us. But let's really go biblical and call this evil what it is, Amalek. Civilians, no civilians, this Geneva Accord, that Geneva Accord. Let's go after the root of all evil and actually wage war with them. Do we feel comfortable calling them Amalek? Is there room for that in this world today? Or we sort of have to still kind of keep Amalek in the ethereal?
I'm not sure about who Amalek is, so let's focus on what we do know. We do know that not a single Arab today can trace himself genealogically, biologically back to Ishmael. So, if anything, the Muslims of today, to their credit, are ideological descendants of Avraham. They are not biological descendants, none of them. Some of them can trace their ancestry back to Muhammad, but no one can claim to be a descendant of Ishmael. Too much intermarriage. We, on the other hand, are the biological descendants of Avraham, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. So who inherits? The student of a teacher or the children of a grandfather? And if it's an inheritance, even if we want to give it all away, we can't. We can't give away an inheritance because it belongs to the unborn grandchildren and to those who already passed away. So we have no authority to give away an inheritance. This is the conundrum. All we need to do is tell the world, particularly the Muslim world, you are great students of Avraham. Congratulations. Be proud of the fact that you never dipped into Avodah Zarah and you are circumcised and you pray to God, the God of Avraham. That's great. You don't inherit. We inherit. So please go home. And what's going to happen if we say that? The Muslims will remove the mosque so that we can build the Beit HaMikdash. That's peace.